Let's do a quickie. Wah! For Undead Chronic, he's got a live at 10:15. Well, at least that was what was on the schedule. You just never know about him. Maybe I'll ping him here quick. Hey, you still going to do a live? 10:15 is pretty late, but I will take it. So, did you see the latest today from Casual Bachelor? Did you? Yes, same theme, different propagandist. This time, Canada. Now, just go ahead and look at that picture there for a minute. What do we see around the maple leaf there? Normally red in Canada. What, do you see anything there? No propaganda there, though. No constant pounding the same stupid message about all the letter people. Look at that. Oh, see, we're so inclusive. Oh, my God. Eh? Take off, hoser. Low Sifu, Cubing, Okie, Brandon. I didn't catch it. Didn't catch what? No. It's coming at 10:15, I think. Where the hell is it? Jeez, I got to go to my own channel. Oh, my God. What am I going to do? Subscriptions. Hold on. Let's see. Undead Chronic, 10:15. The UCW show. The Thoughts Apocalypse. Oh, he's all. What the hell is this? I just want to copy the stupid link. God almighty. Jeez. Oh, all right. I can hear that. You guys probably can't, but that's all right. Okay, so yeah, Undead Chronic is coming up here. Go, boom, bingo. About 15 minutes anyway. So, Casual Bachelor. Got a story from the CBC. I think it's CBC. It's Canadians, eh? It's up north. Probably snowing up there, yeah. We're supposed to get thunderstorms tomorrow in St. Louis, and then it's going to freeze. So it's crazy. I went outside to bring the recycling. It was frigging hot. It was 70 degrees and humid today. Anyway, let's get on to the video. So this is Casual Bachelor. And you can read on the bottom there the title. Can you not? I don't think we can say anything more, can we? Another hit piece. Let's hit it.
On the rise. Let's get right into it.
Yeah.
It's an innocent enough search term, self-esteem for guys.
Oh, wait a minute. What do we have over here? I think I see me a Hammerhand. Hammer claw. Yep. This is the Hammerhand. He's bad and nationwide. Now, I did what they just said. Search for self-esteem on Google. None of this bullshit comes up. All this evil, toxic, terrorism and all the bullshit they're talking about. But of course, they're going to lie to you, right? They're going to lie to you and say, 21 Studios, toxic. Terrorists. Hammerhand, toxic. Why is that? Why is it toxic, do you think, that some men who decide to live their own lives the way they want to live, they don't want to go with the same stereotypical societal expectations of men, white picket fence, married, kids, dog, work yourself to death till you're 60 or 65 and then you keel over from a heart attack. Maybe some men are just saying, you know what, not for me. If that's something you want, you go ahead, but I'm gonna do something a little different. Why is that considered to be threatening, terroristic, evil, when you can say the same thing about the fembots, can't you? You can say, hey, they're going against whatever societal expectations they believe they're being oppressed by. They're saying, no, I don't want that anymore. I want to do what I want to do with my own life. Perfectly fine, lauded. You are praised. You go, girl. You don't need no fish. You don't need no bicycles. You can even pay your own rent and get an education. Hey. But when some men, like Hammerhand and others, say, I just not really for me. Evil. You see the propaganda. It's just oozing from Canada, for God's sake. Continue.
But type that into YouTube, and within 4 clicks, when Global News tried, we were offered all kinds of posts promoting hate.
That's bullshit, and that's not YouTube. Is it? That's an image search on MGTOW. Did you mention that? Self-esteem guy's my ass. That's bullshit. I did the search. It's not there. Okay. Maybe this was a couple years ago. I don't know. But it's a goddamn lie. This is not what happens. Maybe my search thing is different than yours.
Including one video about embracing the idea of violence in a society that
Can we see this video?
Of course not, because it doesn't exist, Casual Bachelor. You know that. I know that. This is bullshit. Everyone knows this is propaganda. I mean, if they want to call out this evil person, why don't they show who it is? You know why? Because it doesn't exist. It's a fucking lie. It's nonsense.
keep hearing this idea of hate and this one person talking about grape and doing.
Yeah, I mean, doing harm to people. There are people online that talk about that kind of shit. They're mentally ill. There's something fucking wrong with them. Okay? If you see this kind of person saying this bullshit, they belong under treatment. They need mental help. But you don't see this anymore, even if you ever did. You know why? YouTube, they have a pretty tight algorithm, don't they? You start spewing certain things, you're gone. Got it? I guess the CBC or whoever, the Canadians here, they didn't realize that, or maybe, this was back in the dark ages in 2020. I don't know.
Some sort of Freddy Krueger style stuff. Can we get the video? Can we get the content creator?
No.
Put an end to it because
they don't exist.
This mysterious guy, this mysterious straw man.
It could be a straw woman.
How are we supposed to defeat a straw man?
It's just like when they were banning people who claim to be part of a neo movement. You don't want to shut those people up. You want to hear from them and prove to them that what they think is bullshit. You don't do that by censoring them. You let them come out and make the fucking fools of themselves that they are. So if this guy is spewing a bunch of hate and bullshit, tell us who he is. Nope.
Is what it means to be a man.
It's very frightening how quickly a young man who might be lonely or might be troubled or might be seeking information can have disinformation and
define disinformation, lady. What is that? Something you don't agree with? Is that what it is? Information about the dating? Whoa! Jesus, you scared me. Undead Chronic started up his Roach video. Oh my God. What does he start 10 minutes or? Oh, I guess he is going to go at 10:15. So, okay. Anyway, getting back to my rant. This information is something they don't want you to know. See? The information you need to know, young man, is how to serve women. You get it? If you go against the grain, that's a big effing problem now, isn't it? You get enough men who don't want to deal with that sort of thing anymore and understand the lies and bullshit about sugar and spice and everything nice and marriage is great. When they start understanding how the system works, they think about it twice or 3 times or 10 times. Yeah, disinformation. I would call it information that a lot of young men especially have never been told. So of course it frightens you because you don't want men to know the real dealio. Am I right?
hateful ideology.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we get to lump everybody in with Supreme Pizzas and National German Workers. If it's just all bullshit, you repeat these things next to each other over and over again for a reason. They want you to connect them. You see? You see how this works? Why do you think advertising works? Because they repeat the same thing over and over again. Volkswagen is a great car, and they do it over and or whatever, right? Or Smoke Marb, whatever the hell, right? Over and over and over and over and over again, and eventually you start to believe it. That's what propaganda is all about.
in front of him.
And advertising is an ad agency away from propaganda. If you know what I mean.
Experts say it's a new
There's some irony to that because they're going to play off like they don't use disinformation. They're not dishonest.
Say a young man who wants to look up self-esteem runs into a couple of videos, might be interesting to him. Well, he's going to be indoctrinated into a terrorist group, a cell, or something like that. Yet, constant pounding over the head with rainbow flags and alphabet people, indoctrinating children in preschool and kindergarten about this nonsense. No, it's not indoctrination. Really? For what, 12 years, 15 years? You think that's not going to have an impact? Oh, no. They just need to know. We're just learning them. Really? Are ya?
They just tell.
But you run into a couple of videos on YouTube, and these men just fall right into the terrorist cells. What kind of bullshit is this?
Truth and nothing but the truth. 100%.
Are there bad things that have happened by men who call themselves incel or whatever? Yes. There have been several instances, and the next part of Casual Bachelor's video will be the one we talked about the other day. You know, this nut job that went into the yoga studio and shot it up. Guy was a fucking mental patient. He had big problems. The least of that man's problems was he couldn't get a girlfriend. He had a hard time staying out of jail because he was doing all kinds of nasty shit. You see what I'm saying?
% of the time. And they're going to...
I mean, what do you have to do to be banned from going into apartment complexes? That's got to be some pretty fucked up shit, right? Let's not talk about that, though.
Also lie and act like they're not just flat out targeting elementary school and up.
Bingo.
All through the public schooling.
Bingo.
trend in communities targeting not just teenagers, but even boys online.
Targeting boys. Targeting.
Several people
Targeting boys, however, in elementary school, perfectly fine.
between the ages of 10 to 12 years old.
10 to 12 years old. Yep.
Pandemic restrictions have meant young people spending more time online.
I mean, talk about this bullshit. You think people are, you think the teenagers or whatever are not, they spend a lot of time online anyway. Sure, the thing maybe gave them a little more time on the, I don't know. I spend too much time on the damn internet.
Amplifying radicalization, says this expert who runs a de-radicalization program for
Ooh, look at the evil shadow.
young Canadian men and boys.
Now, what are they trying to imply with this picture? Gentlemen, you see anything wrong with this? That's a green screen over whatever this young man is looking at. Are they trying to imply that this young man is sitting there looking at these evil terrorists, these incels? He's on a Reddit stream or whatever. Is that what they're trying to imply? I mean, they don't come out and say it, do they? Well, why would they cover his screen up? Wonder why.
Expert. Can we get some credentials? Can we get a first and last name?
Oh, I'm sure they majored in gender studies or something.
Never. They just get to just straight up run their mouth.
Yep.
Unchecked.
Yep. Expert. I mean, you heard the other day this the Supreme Court nominee. Can you define a woman? No, I'm not a biologist. You have to be a biologist to define a woman.
In terms of
I mean, really?
recruitment strategy, it's called Get Them Young when you're young.
But it doesn't matter if it's in elementary school, right?
And indoctrinate.
Manual transmission shit. No. That's not indoctrination. No, you're not really seeing what's going on. Not at all.
Into these ideologies.
A
Right.
concept still relatively new to most Canadians, many learning about it for the first time in the wake of the 2018 Toronto van attack that left 11 people dead, including 9 women.
11 people were murdered by this fucking crazy person. And they blame that on the fact that he couldn't get a girlfriend. Not that he's mentally ill. Not that he has serious mental problems or issues that maybe were not addressed. No. He just couldn't find a girlfriend.
Now,
Right.
Notice how throughout the last 100 years, probably especially the last 50 years, we've heard about equality. It's all about fairness, being equal. 11 people gone is 11 people gone. But they had to specify that 9 of them were the ladies. Why is that?
Well, I mean, they're trying to They're trying to show just how evil incels are.
I guess we don't care about the 2 other guys that died because they were part of this selected group.
I care. Mainstream media doesn't care. You may have recall a few years ago, there was a terrorist outfit that kidnapped a bunch of children somewhere. I can't remember all the details. But what I do remember is there were hashtags and Michelle Obama and, save our girls and all that. Eventually, the girls were saved. What happened to the boys? They were all killed. Nobody said a fucking word.
Now, portals of overlapping hate, misogyny, white supremacy, the
Killed and sold into slavery.
far right aren't hard to find.
Yeah. You see, if you're an incel, you're one of those people, right? The NSDAP type. Fascist. Evil. See how they're doing the word association? It's not that hard to figure
On
out.
social media, chat rooms, and gaming platforms.
I think we are collectively coming to that point where
We're coming to that point where we just use 5 different buzzwords over and over again. And now we don't even know what things mean anymore. We don't even know what quote unquote far right even means, because
It's as you say, it's just, if you're right of Stalin or Mao or Marx, you're a far right.
Joe
person.
Rogan's far right.
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson's far right.
You're right. Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Just total confusion now as to what's even conservative or even a proper type of liberal.
No. It's not confusion. It's intentional propaganda. They redefine words. They, meaning the left and the mainstream media, they redefine things such as SA, right? They've spent years, decades, trying to convince people that SA and the rapé are the same, and they are not. But that's what you're supposed to think of when you hear someone has been SA'd. Not the case.
we are asking, if not demanding, that social media companies really do rethink those algorithms.
Now, I watch a fair bit of YouTubes. And, I watch Hammer, Casual Bachelor, Better Bachelor, all kinds of guys. I even watch my own channel once in a while just for fun. And I don't think I've ever seen any kind of video pop up due to the algorithm that involves violence or hurting people or hating people. I've not seen that. Now, hopefully, the reason that is because the people that are spewing such fucking nonsense have been removed from the tubes. I don't know, but I've not seen it. It's not been my experience, and I spend way too much time on YouTube.
Experts say there's no easy solution, but there is a push for social media giants to evolve algorithms and to remove and disincentivize extremist content, not allowing creators to make money through such sites.
They've been doing that for years now, as they probably should in cases of violence. Yeah.
That's a lot of big words used there to basically say punish anyone that dissents the general consensus, and also demanding that they're going to change the algorithm. And there's going to be no transparency either. We're just going to decide what's the truth and what should be at the top. Let's make sure we have everyone watch Sniper Wolf and Mr. Beast. That's going to be the content.
There was a time where Hamster's channel was actually shared. Not anymore. Hadn't been that way for years. Because apparently I'm on the shitty side of Susan. So what can you say? So anyway, Ian Blades is here. Hello. Derpington. Undead Chronic is starting his live stream shortly. So what do you say we go over there and have some fun? I'll see you guys later.